Rump. Various cuts. Here we have a full rump that we're going to separate into its basic muscle groups. The 5 basic muscles being the tri-tip, the rump undercut, the center cut rump, the eye of the rump, and the rump cap. Muscle B. First, we will remove the tri-tip. Follow the seam all the way through to remove the tri-tip. Use the weight of the rump to pull the meat away from itself and follow the seam all the way through. Here we have the rump tri-tip. Muscle A. Now we will remove the rump undercut muscle. This is clearly identified lying on top of the rump. Just follow the seam all the way through and remove the rump undercut muscle. Again, pulling gently as you go through and follow the seam all the way through to remove the muscle. Here we have the rump undercut. Muscle D and E. Now we will remove the rump cap. The cap is sitting at the bottom of the muscle, and we have the center cut and the eye of the rump sitting above. Gently pull back on the center cut muscles and use the weight of the meat and follow the seam all the way through, gently pulling as you move through. Here we have the rump center and the eye of rump. Now we will remove the excess fat away from the rump cap muscle. Follow the line of the meat through and just remove the excess fat from the side of the rump cap. Here we have the rump cap. When removing the fat and the silver trim, ensure the knife is at a 25 to 30 degree angle upwards to follow the natural seam all the way through and remove the silver trim. By having the knife tilted slightly upwards, it minimises waste and all it removes is the silver trim. Here we have a trimmed rump cap. Muscle C. Now we will separate the center cut rump and the eye of the rump from each other. Clearly identify the seam down the top. Roll the muscle over to identify the seam again. Gently using the tip of the knife and the weight of the meat, follow the seam all the way down through and gently cut through the muscle to remove the eye of the rump away from the center cut muscle. Here we have the eye of the rump. Now we will trim the center cut rump, removing connective tissue from the outside and any excess fat.